It is second to last day of the fucking chapter 2 season 2. The whole entire game just got flooded. It is incredibly hard to grind for XP, so we are gonna clean up at 338 and keep Gold Pfreely the way it is. We definitely could grind out a couple more levels, but at the rate that it is right now, it'd take a while. So we're just gonna keep Gold Pfreely as he is. Maybe get him a little bit past the kneecaps, you know. We'll see. But anyways, real reason why y'all are here is for the Deadpool minigame world record attempts. Now, if you weren't here last time, you'll know that we got a fucking high score of 32,442. You won't be able to see on the bottom left my real high score, but I got a recording of that shit. Apparently the high score resets every time it updates the game, so we going back at it. Quick basis rundown of the game. Every time you jump, you get 1 point. Every time you do one of these things, you get 3 points. 10 points for chimichanga. And most important thing of all, don't hit trees. And then there's also the big jumps that are worth 5 points. Things have changed since we've last played. Big jump, and watch out for the bananas. So, as one would say, we're just going for as many chimichangas as possible. Go cruising altitude down to frickin' the mountain. Big chillin'. It's gonna be super fun, guys. We're playing this forever. It is like fucking 4 a.m. right now. We grinded out a couple games with the new storm system. They're all flooded and shit. It is incredibly fucking hard to grind for XP now. I sure do hope that they increase the amount of XP you get next season, because the grind just got harder, guys. It just got harder. The amount of effort it's going to take to fucking grind this game is going to be exponential if they don't increase the amount of XP, or they don't decrease the amount of XP you need, or increase the amount of XP you get. Alright, so first run, not looking too hot. Still getting warmed up, guys. We may need a couple more runs before we get to peak awesomeness. It's a quite difficult world record to grab because you have to spam X as fast as you can the entire time to max out the amount of points you get. That's why you get like that little jump thing. I just missed a chimichanga. I'm a disgrace. Whoa. Well, if you haven't been here for our previous world record, the way to do it is you never ever hit a tree and you never hit a jump. You just collect chimichangas on the way down and jump. And all that kind of stuff. But since we're going for points right now, we're gonna get a little frisky with it, start taking smaller jumps just for a little bit extra pointage. See, that could have killed me. Bananas are scary, guys. These big jumps are super scary. Alright. So a lot of you guys may be thinking, well, why the hell are you fucking going for a world record in this game? Well, I already have a world record, for one. Don't come at me. And right now, we're going to go for even higher world record in the small sliver of a chance that someone else has managed to record and beat my world record already. Which, as unlikely as it is, Considering maybe like 2% of the people that play this game know that this even exists. We're not gonna risk it. We're gonna go for the highest score we could possibly attain. Probably playing this game straight for like 4 or 10 hours. We shall see. And then some bananas actions right there. I'll give you a quick rundown though. If we do get the world record, then I'll have bragging rights for the end of forever. Because I am pretty certain, I'm not like 100 on this, but Deadpool's minigame is going to disappear after this season. So, whatever world record I set, if I set a new world record, over the next couple days, will be etched into history forever, and no one's going to be able to beat it or change it, and I'll have bragging rights forever, and no one else is going to have a fucking world record in the Fortnite besides me. And Pfreely's thing, I'll be like 100% world record setter, bro. People will be jealous. We're gonna send this stuff into Star Wars Arcade and whatnot. Make sure that they know that I got the world record. Go into Guinness, send it in. Put me in the gaming side. Really, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be playing this game for way too long. I'm gonna start getting really, really quiet, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, this is boring." Skip to the end, and then you're gonna skip to the end, and then you're gonna see me like, "Oh my god, dude, I beat the world record! Holy moly!" And then y'all gonna be happy and stuff. I also cursed way too many times, so I'm gonna get demonetized like a mother trucker. So that's how it goes. Not that I'd be making any money off this fucking thing anyways. I'd probably make like $2 if this thing got like 6 bajillion views, which would be funny. I would laugh my ass off if this got 2 bajillion views. Make this the next Despacito. So, he has the world record in Pfreely. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Hopefully y'all can't hear my spamming. Spamming on the mouse. Excuse me. Spamming on the keys. Ooh, shit. That was closer. Shit gets wild around here. Yeah. So, last time I did this, I got to the very bottom of the thing 4 times, and then when I did that, I also got like 9,000 points or whatever, something like that. I got 9,000 style points. And if you guys weren't here for the last run, I will let you in on trade secrets once you hit 1,400 meters, which we should be experiencing the heavy Fortnite wave, or heavy banana wave, pretty soon. Or if they're not going to spawn, we may have like one more night before they spawn. But pretty much it resets you to the top of the mountain, and shit gets wiggity wild. Yep. Alright, cool. We got past him. Alright, we're just gonna go straight down. Brushes still get pretty thick whenever you're down here. And we're back to the top of the mountain, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, island number 2. Banana reset. Distance reset. But your styles and chimichangas you collected do not reset. So that means if we die right now, we are going to be missing out on a ton of points. But we will also not have to worry about anything like super dangerous coming at us right now. Huge sighs of relief. The mountain becomes really easy to ride. we have done pretty much everything we possibly could to mess with this game. You could run a train of bananas if you wanted to. I'll show you guys what that looks like. See that sound in the background? That's because the bananas are on screen. They really want a piece of you. But the problem with running a train of bananas is that you want to stay as far away as possible, and the small chance that there's that gravestone. And the small chance that you do end up hitting a tree, you want to be as far away from those bananas as you can possibly be. And preferably, you want to hit the tree right around right now, before the next night starts and before the bananas get too close. Or not, like right after the bananas have spawned and stuff. That'll be like your only chance of survival right there. Generally, when you hit a tree, your no-no square is going to get touched. And we do not like that. We also don't like talking about trees, or lanterns, or whatever the fuck you want to call. That was spooky right there. 3 bananas. I almost died at 3 bananas, man. That would have been shameful. Probably would have been disowned by my family. Yeah. Trick behind this world record, you just gotta take it slow, watch out for bananas, and just don't worry about hitting those ramps. You don't really gotta worry about it. Y'all thought. We were cutting it really close with these bananas. Banana nights. Absurdly close. I don't know what it is about my gameplay right now, but I'm definitely not. I'm not big chilling. I'm big struggling right now. I'm big freaking out. My heart rate's already up, even though I just started. We hit the bottom of the mountain once. Now my heart rate's up. My knees weak, arm spaghetti. Vomit on my sweater. Mom spaghetti. So, as a professional, I will tell you how to do this. Just don't hit any of these little bump things, they just take 1 point off, and anytime it's about to flip to night, just gun it to the other side. So it's about to flip to night, I'm going to gun it to the right, preferably don't hit any banana. And most of the time you'll be safe, hopefully. There's a heavy amount of skill involved in this game. Yeah, right. There's a little bit of skill. It took me about, I would say, like 6-7 hours to get as good as I am at the game. Probably like 8-9. I probably played this game for like 12 hours total, which is absurd for a small little game like this, but that's how they did it back in the arcade days. They played the same stupid Pong game for 10 bajillion hours. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever played Pong, but it is only so exciting. Okay, bananas didn't spawn. So you would think that going down the mountain as fast as you possibly can would be the strat, but really what you're trying to do whenever you're playing this is to collect as many chimichangas as you possibly can. It does not matter how you do it. It's one of the only things that we are not afraid of being reset. And your style points. We are also since my last world record was like 9,000 points, we're trying to get to 10,000 points. And if we can manage to do that, we're going to see if the game will reset your style points, and then I'm going to sit back and I'm going to cry a little bit. And y'all are gonna be really happy to see me be really sad for a little bit. It's gonna be funny. But as it goes, even if you get 10,000 style points, that's still like 20,000 points. That doubles. Wow, that's a close one. A little bit too close to the edge whenever the bananas started. Yeah, whenever the bananas start, you want to be like in the middle of the map. Nice way to go. So, how are you guys doing? Wow. That's wild, dude. I can only imagine. Hey, we get the reset twice. Alright. Well, as of right now, we're on a good pace. Not really. We should have more than 2,800 points right now. Pretty much as you go down the mountain, you want to be getting at least 1 point for each meter that you're going down. That's the way to maximize your points. Preferably you want to stay above that. And you also want to die at like 1,400 meters. Not sure if I said that. Because that'll max out the amount of points you could possibly get. So in the case that your style points do reset at 10,000, we'll continue down the mountain until we hit 9,999 and then die at 1,399 meters to the bananas. And then the dream will be realized of a max point run. Except at that point, then you're just collecting chimichangas. And so there's no counter on chimichangas. You probably collect as many as you possibly want. I hate hitting jumps, guys. I'm not sure if I ever told you that, but oh my god, there's the most spooky thing you could possibly do. Chimichangas. What a wild ride. Chimichanga. Train. Yeah, this is an incredibly interesting and thought-provoking video game. You could watch this game for hours because of how god dang mind-numbingly boring it is. I mean, how mind-numbingly awesome it is. Shit. I want to be struggling to keep up commentary for like the 2 hours it's going to take for me to beat my, or the hour and a half that's going to take for me to beat my high score. It took me like 50 minutes. It took me like 50 minutes to beat my high score last time. Fuck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first big run. That beat my first world record right there. Okay. Here we go, starting from scratch, except not really. We are going down the mountain now. new high score on the board, except just in the game, because apparently the updates reset. Oh, wow, that hurt my soul. Sometimes you just can't outrun the bananas. It's a sad fact. Every time the bananas spawn, it's a lottery ticket. Good thing is that our gravestone down there, wherever it is, has like half of the points we just got in style points. So in reality, we didn't lose all of those points, but also it's still a very sad thing. Y'all can't see it, but that was like, I don't know how long I was playing for that one, but that was like 30 minutes of my time just wasted. Or at least a lot of it. I'm gonna take my time with this one. Y'all about to see the most boring way to play this game. Playing it left and right. Let's play a game called Let's See How Long We Can Run a Train of Bananas. Ooh, that was almost dangerous. Saw that chimichanga and I started getting hungry. It's like, give me that chimichanga. I should have like paid attention on at what height did I die last time, because oh, now all those points are gone. Oh man, guys. Ooh. Now we're really starting over from scratch. If y'all are watching this right now, I just want to let you know I'm a very sad human being. I'm doing this mostly for the memes. So, within the last, like, 2 months, I've been grinding this game like a MF to just get the golden banana, even though, objectively, the golden banana is a really stupid skin. And I've gotta say, the amount of XP you get per game, let's just say that if you're really good at what you do, like grinding out, you'll get about like 10,000 XP. Generally around 8,000 if you're just going for chests. If you're good at what you do and you're just going for chests, you get about 8,000 XP. During this time, though, you're sitting in Storm for what would be like 75% of the time. You're in the Storm. You're just walking around in the Storm. So let's just say if you get 10,000 each time, and for about, let's just say 50% of that you're in the Storm. With the new update, wherever you have to all the water and stuff, and you start swimming and you can't do anything while you're in the Storm and yada yada. Oof. It's the funeral. If you're in the Storm for like 50% of the time, that means that your XP now just got cut in half. So now it is about 50%, or 100% if we're going to talk statistics, 100% harder to get XP. So now the strat, if you want a lot of XP in a short amount of time, it changes from resetting, which is just going into the Storm, and resetting is going into the Storm, looting up, finishing looting, and then going back out to the main menu. Shout out Talakin. And just starting up new games over and over again. Now the strategy is you start up a game, you kill as many people as you can. This is all in Team Rumble, by the way. You kill as many people as you can, and then it takes you about 15 minutes. So you finish the whole game and kill as many people as you possibly can. If you get like 20 kills, you're gonna get like 10,000 XP. So now they've pretty much, if you're grinding, they've made it way the fuck harder to get XP. That hurts. That hurts my butt. Wow. And we reset. No graveyard, no graves or anything. Alright guys. Oh, I have -1 style points now, that's funny. Yeah. But, as a grinder for XP, within the last 3 months of playing this game all day, every day, we will prevail. We will find a faster method to grind. We'll somehow figure out how to use the new storm to our advantage, except not really, because now you can't touch the storm without being big fucky. We're gonna figure out a new method. The only thing I'm thinking of that the new storm could be an advantage of in Team Rumble is that once you touch the storm, it just shoots you up inside the storm. Because apparently you have you have oxygen in your lungs, so you're going to be floating that entire time. So you're going up, and then you can jump out, not have to build, and you'll have some height that'll allow you to skip through. Like, it may actually help you move faster across the map, if we're thinking about it that way. It's still going to be hard to collect chests. The main struggle, though, is that for most locations, you can't really search the entire place without touching the storm, unless you like really know what you're doing, and the storm's like on your side, so you're not just like getting touched the entire time you're doing that. So now the grind's gonna be, instead of it just being like doing the same thing every time, like you just have like 6, maybe 3 or 4 locations that you go to every time, depending on the line of the bus. You're pretty much just gonna be jumping out to a very specific spot that you feel that would be good for the circle, and then grinding it as fast as you possibly can before the storm gets to you, and then moving out of the place before the storm really hits you. And it's going to be very difficult to do. It's going to add a bit more difficulty to the whole grinding scenario. I've taught people how to do the grind, and I'm going to have to say, unless you're really good at what you do, you are most certainly going to fuck up. It's going to take you a lot longer. That was disappointing. Apparently throwing shade will in fact get me killed. We constantly look down at our high score of 11,000 for today and cry a little, because for the next 6 hours I'm probably not going to touch that, because I'm sitting here giving commentary, so it's not boring to watch. Let's see. So while we're on the whole idea of grinding this game, by the way, me and a couple of my friends are thinking of making a YouTube channel dedicated to XP grinding, because a lot of people don't really know how to do it, and there's not very many videos on how to do it like really well. Kobe's Mind's got a couple of good ones, but it's not like super well thought out, and there's not very big. There's a lot of like production value behind it, but I think we could really one-up them. Talakin doesn't really upload many videos of him doing like him explaining it in English, because he's more of a German kind of dude. He does know English though, so he's pretty damn good. He's videoed a couple of his runs. But we're thinking of doing all the math on a doing all the math on specific areas, showing how much XP is at every single spot if you're gonna land there. Uh, See how much XP you get just from chests alone, how much XP you could possibly get from ammo boxes, because ammo boxes are random. And then going out and about on different runs, seeing what we can do to show people how to be awesome at the game. Yeah. I'm not sure what the community's going to say about this new storm, but I can almost guarantee you people are going to be freaking outraged. They're going to be mad. I'm not too enthused about it. I played a couple of games tonight, and after doing what would be the same thing 10 bajillion times over and over again, and now having it so that I can't do the same thing every time, or at least the way that I was doing it, it's made it very difficult for me to, how do I say it, enjoy grinding this game. There's not much enjoying grinding a game out. It's more of like having a job, but it is definitely not the most fun experience to have everything you've been doing for the last 6 months changed drastically. We will prevail. We're gonna figure out next season. Okay, the whole entire idea is that I started way too late on my grind. Like 2 months ago, I was level like 203 or 204 or something like that. I was like barely getting the gold Meowscles, and I was like big chill, and I was like, I'm not gonna grind. And then a couple of my friends were like, well, we're gonna go for it, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll go for it as well, because why the hell not? I didn't really want to. I was thinking of just stop playing because I like the way that Gold Meowscles looks at level 208. But we decided to grind. We fucking went in, we fucking did it. We just showed the world that it was possible. After watching a ton of videos saying, like, this is why it's impossible to get Gold Pfreely. And then I was just like, I did all the crunching and all that kind of stuff. And before I managed to grind the game to a point where before the first season extension, I had hit level 300. And then it was like the night of, we were like, I was level 298. I had like an entire day to get to to level 300. I was excited. I knew I was gonna get it. I was sort of chilling while we're dead here. Yeah, rip. I was excited. I was chilling. I was fucking grinding the game, and then I look up at the score, or the timer, and it says, like 9 days, and I was like, what, 8, 9, 69 fucking angry bananas. Wow, fucking, I just got fucked by the game. Fucked by bananas. They took me. I shouldn't have done that. Alright. But anyways, I look up, and I see it's like, you got like 3 more days, and I'm like, I lost all motivation to play. I was like, I'd worked so hard. I'd played like 16 hours a day for like fucking 3 weeks straight just to get Golden Banana. Like, you guys don't really understand that, like, fucking grinding out like 6 levels a day, or shit, whenever you start, you're grinding out maybe like 2 or 3 levels a day by itself, not including daily bonuses or daily challenges. And once you start it, once you start getting to like 6 levels a day, it's a lot easier. At earlier things nowadays, I can maybe get like 3 or 4 levels a day, not including dailies, so it's fucking difficult as hell. But yeah, whenever that stuff was going down, whenever I looked up and I saw that the season got extended, I lost all ability to play. I gave up. I fucking put my controller down. I went to sleep. I didn't cry because why the hell would I cry about that? It was sort of like a good thing. And then I was thinking to myself, like, I don't really, like, they're gonna extend the season again after this first time, and I'm just not gonna go that hard on it. I'm just gonna try grinding maybe a little bit. It became a joke over that like 3 week period that we're just grinding to get just the tip. We're grinding on the tip, you know, and that shit happened, and fucking, it was really sad. But you know, it was proactive. You could actually do it. You could fucking grind. You could fucking get as much XP as you possibly can. You can develop your own techniques. You can land at POIs and decide that you're gonna not just loot one POI, you're gonna loot two of them. If you have enough heals and all this kind of stuff, there's a lot of strategy behind it. And God, now that they've changed the season, I don't even know what I'm ranting about, but like now that they've changed the season, it's just become a lot fucking harder to do what I just did. So next season, there's gonna be like some level 300 thing challenge. Maybe they'll allow you to keep grinding for Golden Pfreely, maybe they won't. I doubt that they will, considering how difficult it is to get there. It's sort of become an exclusive skin. Though you probably have to have it at least unlocked to level 300 before you can grind it out. It became fucking difficult. Now it's like the whole entire storm being like completely fucked up. I was gonna grind out the next couple days to see like how fucking deep I could get that gold, but I played a couple games this morning and I was just like, yeah, dude, this feels like some doggy doo-doo. Some doggy doo right there, dude. So, we are definitely gonna I'm probably gonna grind a little bit, but as right now, we're gonna go for this world record. We're gonna beat my own world record, however long it takes. It's gonna take me. This is like the stupidest thing I'm doing right now. Considering, oof, that's a big thing. To beat my world record, I'd have to play for at least an hour. So that means I'm gonna have to get a good run that lasts an hour, and then pass that and play for like however much longer it will take before I feel comfortable, or I die just immediately. I feel comfortable that I will have secured the bag. No one else will have a super awesome world record in Pfreely, and I'll have bragging rights for the rest of the time. But we shall see. I'm gonna look back at the stream. I'm never gonna watch the stream again, but I mean, like, I'm probably gonna look back at it. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was I thinking? First of all, why did I grind so much that season? Just quick answer to that one. Quarantine, that's the real reason. I ain't had anything better to do. Got laid off my job. Shit fucking got real. Yeah, nothing better to do. And, God, just a waste of time. And then the second thing is, like, why did I grind for the golden banana? It's such a dog skin. Like, I don't even know why I did it. Like, right now, I don't know why I did it. It makes no sense to me. My friends are playing Fortnite. It's really the only game I'm playing right now. My PC got busted, so I'm not playing any, like, cooler games like CSGO or hell, even Valorant. I'm not sure if that's come out yet, but yeah, stuff's fucking boring as fuck. Next season is gonna be fucking hard as fucking hell. Oh, well, that was like probably the perfect spot to hit a tree. Couldn't have gotten it any better than that. Right before nighttime. Honestly, I don't know how they calculate when nighttime should happen. It could be like a certain amount of seconds, or it could be like a certain amount of distance, or anything like that. But if you wait long enough, one spot it'll switch to nighttime. If you're going fast down the hill, it'll switch to nighttime. It's sort of sporadic. Sometimes it happens a lot faster than you would think it would happen, and sometimes it happens a lot slower than you'd think it would happen, and all this kind of stuff. If y'all want to talk about how, like, quiet this game could be, like, if I wanted to, I could just play it like this. This is what the game would sound like if I wasn't spamming X the entire time I'm playing. But, because we're going for points, it sounds like that. Not gonna lie, that was a really close one. I'm surprised I survived that banana rush. Whenever you get to like 1,000 meters, they don't spawn bananas for some reason. I don't know why. It's a bit of a struggle. Oof. Good thing that ramp was there. See what other things are going on right now. Currently experiencing the Black Lives Matter riots. That's freaking awesome. Finally getting some damn representation of fucking how people actually feel about fucking cops killing fucking black people and racism still being a fucking virus in America. People are voting online to consider the KKK as a terrorist group, so that's wonderful. We're figuring out that cops apparently have unions or groups and whatnot that pretty much is just a ton of different cops deciding on what they can do and what they can't do, and they won't get in trouble by other cops. Yeah, big money, we made it down the hill. So, yeah, that's a big thing. Coronavirus is still raging. If coronavirus was not going on right now, those riots would be so much larger. But I think it's sort of a weird mix of things going on right now. Is that because of the coronavirus, a lot of people are out of jobs, a lot of people are a lot more irritated than they are usually. A lot of people have the time to actually go out and protest and whatnot. So it would be hard for me to say that, like, yeah, if we weren't going through coronavirus right now, the riots would be a lot larger. But I would also say that if there wasn't a fear of the coronavirus killing you, like if it was just like, oh yeah, dude, you just get it and like you're sick for like a couple weeks and there's like not much of a problem, there would be a lot more people out there. But because of the quarantine and whatnot, sort of everything's going down. America's sort of fucked right now, dude. It's just wild. I wouldn't even say America, because, like, with the Black Lives Matter movement, like, you would think that the rioting would just be in, like, America, the protests would just be in America, but protests are happening everywhere for this movement. It's happening in, like, freaking Australia, Europe, every fucking place, Japan, like, everyone's protesting all this racism that's just going on right now. And it's hard to say, but, like, I miss the days whenever, like, discrimination was just based on, like, how the person is. Not, like, fucking with color of their skin or anything, but if, like, they're an asshole, and they're just, like, a fucking huge asshole, that's when you should start discriminating. Not because they're fucking, like, black, yellow, white, fucking green, fucking purple, fucking red. Who the fuck? Who the fuck determines that? It's just like, oh yeah, dude, fucking if I meet you and then you say that you're black, all of a sudden I have a fucking huge opinion. I have a huge opinion about who you are as a person. Like, it makes no fucking sense. I just don't like your culture. I don't like who you are as a person. It's fucking stupid as fuck. But you know, we continue on. We continue on. It's gonna get better. But, you know, as they say, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. If we manage to make it through this fucking whole protest and whatnot, I'm gonna be excited to see what they fucking exclude from the history books in like a freaking 10, 15 years about what's going on around this time. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, the Black Lives Matter movement, it followed the Me Too movement, and it was, they just start talking about like social media movements and all that kind of stuff, and just like brush over it like nothing happened. But this stuff's been going on for weeks at a time right now. I'm saying, like, it's not gonna stop. The bus boycott lasted an entire fucking year, and you guys are expecting that these Black Lives Matter movements are just gonna be like brushed over. The only thing that's getting brushed over right now is the fucking media coverage on what's actually fucking going down. There's some good fucking news outlets that are fucking going off, like any fucking independent news sources, like recording it. There are people out there fucking recording it. There's gonna be a ton of documentation on fucking this whole entire shit, but it's not gonna really go anywhere. Because fucking media and all that kind of stuff is trying to avoid it to make money, really. It's stupid as fuck. The only reason, fucking corporations and whatnot. Oof. We're gonna go on rants right now. This is just an hour of Matthew ranting about stupid fucking shit. And by stupid, I mean like other people's stupidity. I mean, yeah, media coverage. The entirety of the government is losing their power because the people running right now are all just people wanting to get money. And, you have to be a yes man to even get into office. And the fact that we got Mr. fucking Orange Oompa Loompa running around right now fucking trying to get this fucking candy before fucking Willy Wonka kicks him out. It's fucking shocking. That's what a lot of people would say. We just need one good president. But the state of the matter right now is that fucking people we got running are Joe Biden, who's severely old, in the sense of like he's got fucking some serious dementia. A couple weeks ago, he thought he was running for senator. He fucking campaigned. He was like, "Thanks for fucking voting for me to be senator." Oh my god, he was like going on about that. So he's not a really good look for Democrats, which, by the way, party systems are stupid. And then we got Trump, who's like the only real candidate, which is like the main fucking issue with that shit is that in most elections, whoever's already president will most likely get a second term. It's just a fact. If a fucking president runs twice, there's a huge chance that they're gonna get second. So if you think about it in a sense, like, there's Democrats and Republicans. Those are the two big parties in America, which the party system is, one, fucked up, but if we're just thinking about it, it's a two-party system. So we have whoever runs for Republican, doesn't really matter because Donald Trump is a Republican. He's going to be the lead candidate for the Republican Party because he's already president. People know his name. People know who he is. They're most likely going to see him on a ballot. I'm dead right here and vote for him. So pretty much what the other party has to do, what the Democrats have to do, is they have to give their best candidate. They have to fucking bring their best candidate to the front and be like, this is the guy that's running against the current president. And we had a good chance with Bernie Sanders But as it is right now, he's getting a lot of shit because the coronavirus started and then he quit his campaign. Say what you will about it. We have no idea what's going on with him. Someone could have, like, his entire family could have been, like, fucking threatened for murder and whatnot because he's trying to give health care for all and all this kind of stuff. Bernie was the light. I'm just gonna give it right here. Bernie was, like, our only hope in this election that we felt was actually fucking real. You had a couple of people that, like, really shined through on the Democrat Party. Republicans trying to keep it conservative, which honestly, conservative by itself is a stupid fucking idea. Which I'm gonna explain that real quick. If you're trying to progress in society, you're trying to fucking get us to the future, you're trying to get us flying cars, fucking immortality, whatever the fuck. You got a conservative going on. What a conservative sounds like to me is, if you live in the 1800s and you're conservatives, you want things to stay like they are in the 1800s. That's what a conservative sounds like to me. Like, alright, dude. Let's just keep things the way they are, and the way that they've been known to work. It's like, yeah, they've been known to work, and they've been known to fail. And I can guarantee you most of them have been known to fail. The big thing is that conservatives they look at what happened in, like, maybe the last 100 years, if we're really just fucking, or just stretching the truth. They're looking at what's happened in the last 100 years, and they're like, alright, let's keep it the way that they've happened in, like, the last 10. We're gonna keep it the same way, we're gonna keep it fucking cool, we're gonna keep it collected, we're gonna keep it fucking going. And, as I would say, is that if a person is not conservative, they look at the stuff that happened in the last 100 years, and they analyze the failures of what happened and try and not repeat those. There's a sense of, like, racism and shit. It's like, oh yeah, dude, racism, not working at all. Fucking might as well just fucking get rid of racism, do whatever we can. The defund police, fucking police force seems like they're fucking corrupt and all kind of shit. Fucking defund that shit. KKK is going on right now. Fucking destroy the KKK or whatever the fuck. I've lost my train of thought. But in the sense of, we're big fucked. Because we have people that are like, let's make America great again. Let's keep America the way that it was. Let's fucking go back to a time whenever fucking America, you could live, you could fucking make money, you're not worried about your life and all that kind of stuff. And really what it comes down to is like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? That was bad. Bad choice right there. I couldn't have got two chimichangas in that fucking run. Really what needs to go down is we need to find a leader that is willing to live his life and become a martyr. Really, you just need one fucking martyr. You need 100 martyrs. I would say in the police academy right now, the problem with having a fucking martyr or anything like that, besides the whole entire fact that they're sacrificing a lot just to fucking make a little bit of progress. They're just fucking putting their body on the pile to make fucking progress. Problem with that is that they don't want to do it. No one wants to be the martyr, and I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna say it out. So, just using previous examples, we got the fucking whole Black Lives Matter movement. We got the fucking martyr shit going on. We got fucking police unions going on, saying that we can do whatever we want because we are the law. You would need people that have joined the unions to shine some light on what the unions are about. And you'd think, oh, that's really easy. News fucking places right now can't get contact with those any of these fucking people that are in police unions. If you are in a police union and decide to essentially snitch, you're not only going to lose your job, you're going to lose your career, you're not going to get anything for your kids, you're pretty much going to be starting over 100% from scratch. You're going to be looking at what just happened. You're going to be saying like, oh yeah, we fucking, police can just shoot people and not get into trouble because we know that they risk their lives every day, and we know what it's like. And like, whenever you see a person struggling and begging for their life and all kind of stuff, you need 8 people, because what if they have a knife and start killing people? You need a gun on your side, because what if they start rushing you and you're afraid for your life and all that kind of stuff. What really goes down with all that kind of stuff is it's become less about worrying about their own safety and their own life and all that kind of stuff. It's more about maintaining their own power. They're like, oh yeah, we can still do this stuff, and because we know what it's like to be afraid for our lives during like these scary times, we need 8 people to hold down a homeless man. I'm dead. Yeah. We need 8 people. That's fucking stupid as shit. I'll just give it to you straight. We need a fucking person that's willing to sacrifice themselves so that we can make good for the country. And just because you sacrifice a lot, then that's not gonna do anything. The problem with police unions, it's just fucking the reason why people become the police. It's just like, some people do it because they want to fucking help, they want to fucking see people succeed, they want to protect their fucking mom and their neighborhood and their fucking community. And there are some people that are doing it just because it gives them a gun. And they enjoy fucking riding around in their police car and seeing people fucking obey the law, which they're in charge of. They're in charge of dishing out fucking tickets. They're in charge of fucking affecting people's lives so that they fucking do all kind of stuff. Right now, people can't really fucking afford a $500 emergency, and if you get like a speeding ticket that, let's say, that is $500, they can't afford that. If they get arrested and get the fucking speeding ticket, or they fucking get pulled over and all kind of stuff, they're not going to be able to pay that back. And that's why people are afraid of the fucking cops. They're afraid of fucking all that kind of stuff. At least in white culture, they're afraid of just like, it's all monetary. White people aren't afraid of the cops. White people love the cops and all that kind of stuff. Black people, afraid of the cops. Mexicans, afraid of the cops. Asians, I don't really know what's going on with you. You guys probably don't enjoy the cops either. There's probably a lot of yellow racism out there, so. There. A lot of yellow. Yeah. Probably get a lot more speeding tickets than a lot of us. But, yeah. But for right now, during the Black Lives Matter movement, or at least in the last, like, fucking 100 years, it has been proven in tests, and just tests in general, like people testing reaction time, people, like, doing all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna break down what the test looks like. Is they'll be sitting in a shooting range with, like, a laser pistol or something like that, and then they'll project a picture of a person, and they'll be holding something or they won't be holding something, and it is your job to, if they're not holding something, you don't shoot. If they're holding something but it's not a gun, you don't shoot. If they're holding something but it is a gun, you do shoot. And they did studies on this kind of stuff, and black people during these studies, just like the black photograph, will get shot way the fuck more than any of the white photographs. Any of them. Just straight out, flat out, black people, whenever fucking cops are looking at black people, they just think whatever they're doing is just dangerous. Just dangerous. So, whenever you think about this kind of shit, they already have the fucking shit stacked against them. Just by a cop looking at them, there is a higher chance for them to get shot. Just by the way that they look, if they're holding something, even if they're holding their hands up, they don't have anything, they will get shot more often than a white person would. Just because of all that kind of stuff. This is just on reactions. Just reaction time. Not like situational or anything like that. It's just completely reaction time. They're just going to get shot more. And then, to stack that on top of each other, we have police unions that are protecting other cops from getting in trouble for doing those things. Giving whatever excuse they can, like, oh shit. Whatever excuse they can to protect their cops and their power, or whatever the fuck. Whatever their reason is, it's not looking good. So, as a person that's just watching this shit go down, we are having riots about defunding the police. That's sort of what people want right now. I don't really think it's going to help all too much, because you defund the police and they're just going to fund more of the military, which will... I'm sure there's just going to be fucking police military all everywhere, and police militia and all that kind of stuff. And, we have streets, like, miles and miles of, like, 4-lane, 5-lane traffic of just people going down the streets, fucking marching, fucking for Black Lives Matter movements and fucking black rights and fucking all this kind of stuff. Though I would say that, like, I'm not entirely informed on whether or not blacks have all the rights as a regular person, but I would assume that they do because of fucking everything going on. Or at least fucking history saying that they have the exact same amount of rights. That's all that kind of stuff. But, we're having shit going down wherever we have that many fucking rioters, we have that many people fucking going down the streets, fucking protesting, fucking making sure that fucking the police know that we mean business, making sure the government knows we mean business, making sure that news outlets know that we mean business, making sure that fucking racists know that we fucking mean business. And what it's fucking going down is that fucking there's just no coverage of it. There's no coverage at all. We're never gonna get what we fucking want, or it's gonna take a very long time to get what we want. We're struggling to fucking... As a people in America right now, we are struggling. We're currently in a fucking huge depression. As little as you'd like to imagine, we are in a fucking huge depression. It's gonna really start hitting within like the next couple years or so, but it's gonna be fucking... It's gonna hurt. And, yeah. Fuck it, dude. The world's ending. Fucking, we're either gonna go down in flames, or fucking, we're gonna rise up out of the fucking ashes. But, either way, right now we're in a fucking burning building. And fire may be small now, but it's fucking going up. It is going up. We can either fucking try to fucking put the fire out, fucking get as many people as we can on that. But what it's looking like right now is that fucking the way things are going, that people running this nation, all that kind of stuff, is that there's not going to be change. Just not going to be change at all for the next 4 years at least. Coronavirus hit at the perfect time to fuck up elections. They didn't postpone elections. They didn't do anything like that. They just kept it fucking running. People, it's all gonna happen at the same fucking time. We're not gonna slow down any of that. And all we had is Joe Biden, he's just a really fucking old dude, which that amounts to is he's just a fucking puppet. He's just a fucking placeholder for the people actually wanting to run this country. And then we have Donald Trump, which in the last 4 years he has managed to be a fucking retard. I'm surprised how he didn't fucking throw us in a World War III. We probably got really close to that, but, I don't think he's trying to make his money off of war. He may. I'm not entirely. I think we're involved in 3 wars right now. We're not really paying attention to. We're currently involved in 3 wars. And we just. So, 4 more years of Dumbo up in office, who I would say his main strategy is just continuously berating America with the stupidest things you've ever fucking heard. As in, the coronavirus came down and he's like, fucking, yeah, dude, just inject some fucking cleaner in your fucking system, you'll be fucking good. And then some people actually fucking listen to him. Some people, I don't know how to say this, but, some people actually fucking listen to that shit. And they fucking kill themselves. Oh, they didn't kill themselves. You inject bleach into your system, you won't die. You'd think you would, but nah, it just turns into water. You're fine. But, don't test me. Don't test that. But, yeah. I'll actually say why I actually know that. I knew a guy that is fucking, heroin junkie. Cleaning needles because he's sharing, of course, and he accidentally injects some fucking bleach in his system. And he didn't fucking die or anything. He just freaked out. As one would. You'd probably get more of a rush fucking injecting bleach in your system than heroin. Just out of fear alone. But he did it twice and he's fine, so shit's good. Not good, don't do it, but yeah. But yeah, Trump's just saying stupid ass fucking shit. Like I just said. I don't even know what I'm ranting about, dude. I'm just sitting here being worried about the state of the world right now. And also the state of Fortnite. I mean, shit, dude. Yeah. It's going down. World's fucking going up in flames. At least that's how it feels like right now. I don't actually think anything's gonna fucking... I don't think the world's going to go up in flames because fucking... As surprising as it may be, a lot of people, or at least most people, want everything to stay just as they are. As it is, they want shit to be fucking normal. They want to be able to have their job, fucking live without worries, fucking just cruise through life and all kind of stuff. Ooh, that saved me, that extra double ramp. But, we're just not making much fucking progress right now. The next couple of years we will. The only fucking problem is that right now, if you're lowballing how much it takes to become president, you need at least $40,000 to run for president. At least $40,000 to start off. The people running for president right now are fucking millionaires. Just fucking millionaires. People that make a shit ton of money and they want to make more. And the people that are running this country, as in the fucking plebeians that fucking serve our fucking money overlords, are making the same amount of money they've been making for the last fucking 30 years. The minimum wage hasn't really increased since the fucking 80s. And it's not going to. Because people just want to fucking bleed money, make as much money as they can, and do all that kind of stuff. And I'll give you a good, quick rundown of how that shit's going down. During the industrial age and whatnot, like World War II and all that kind of stuff, World War II, a lot of our men went out to war. A lot of our white guys, a lot of our white men. During World War II, a ton of women started getting jobs at like lower rates. A ton of immigrants started getting jobs at lower rates. And then at the end of World War II, people started coming back from the war. And a lot of these white guys started coming back from the war. A lot of the fucking people serving, like even like black guys, but they had it worse, so we're not going to talk about that right now. But a lot of these white guys came back from the war. And they came back to industries and like fucking, whatever you want to call it, like fucking factory workers that were working for an incredibly lower rate. They were working for a smaller amount of money. Like all kind of stuff. And whenever all these World War II vets came back and decided that they were going to get their jobs back, and they wanted their jobs back, and they just served our country, all these industries and whatnot were thinking to themselves, well shit, I'm barely paying these fucking industry workers, my factory workers, and they're making me the same amount of money, or actually they're making me more money, and I'm paying them less. Wow. I'm just not really focused on the game right now. They're making me more money and fucking they're paying me less. I'm paying them less. So why would I hire a guy that's going to do the same work for me, but hire him for a higher rate and fire my cheap workers? So they were just like, fuck it, we're not gonna rehire. So during that time, the only people that really lost their jobs were women, because sexism, and the people that kept their jobs were like immigrants and all that kind of stuff. People that were working for a lot less for the same fuckers. And there was a huge spike in KKK. People were lynching a ton of just minorities and all kind of stuff because they wanted their fucking jobs. They wanted their jobs back. They wanted their higher rates and all that kind of stuff. So they would just kill a ton of people that were working for a small amount of money. They were poor as fuck. They were just killing a shit ton of poor people because they wanted their paying jobs back. They didn't want to fucking be impoverished because of some fucking non-white, some colored person took their fucking job. And during this whole time, the industries and the factories decided that, well, we can get people to work for the same amount of money, we can get people to do the same job, and then we can hire really cheap workers. And then we'll be making a lot more money, we'll be saving money because we're going to be doing all that kind of stuff. We're not going to have to worry about the conditions of these workers and whatnot. And we're just going to be making money off of this kind of shit. So, in the sense of the people that are super rich getting the idea that we don't have to increase the amount of money a person makes. We don't have to increase any of that because they'll be working the same amount, or they'll be working harder for the same amount of money and all that kind of stuff, and they'll be wanting to work longer because they need more money. We're just going to keep on doing that and all that kind of stuff. So people are super poor right now, we're in a terrible state. A lot of people lost their jobs because of the fucking coronavirus. And according to history, shit's not gonna change. It's just not. Unless people decide that fucking money isn't the fucking number one resource in the world. We just need to fucking improve the state of the world. Let's improve our infrastructure, improve fucking what we pay people, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we're just going down. I lost my train of thought right there, right at the end. I lost my train of zombies. Fucking hell. And shit's going down. But as it is right now, we're in a fucking terrible state as a fucking world. Shit's not going to change without a huge riot. There's probably going to be a civil war. I would almost put money on that. Because the shit's going down. And it's not looking good. Alright. Because I'm sort of fucking gonna take a break from that game for a little bit. We're gonna run Team Rumble. I'm gonna show you what it's like to grind anymore. Excuse my poor killing capabilities, and also the incredible amount of lag that's gonna have because I'm streaming right now. We're gonna continue talking about this kind of shit. So, yeah. So we're not making any more money than we have in the last 30 years. We have people that just lost a shit ton of their jobs. We're rioting because of all this fucking racism. And the people running this country don't give a shit about anything but money. So they're not fucking supporting these causes unless it makes them look good. And we're not going to have any good president. We're not going to have a good president because we're just going to get another fucking term of Trump, and then we're going to have 4 years to regroup. Wow, look at this shit. Look how dark it is. You can't even see my character right here. You can't even see my character. This is the state of Fortnite right now. I can't see shit. Alright, we got a good retail row run. We got a watcher. Who's watching me right now? Big Daddy-O. Take a quick break. Show y'all what the grind's all about. Or am I winning, son? Yeah. We are talking about the inequality of the world right now. Big money. Smash and grab. Alright, we're gonna break down the run. First thing you wanna do in every single game, land as fast as you can. That's 210 XP. Open a chest as fast as you can. That's another 210 XP. If you're lucky, you get a legendary 210 XP. Run it through. All kind of shit. Do a Team Rumble just for the grind. Could be playing a regular game like we should, but we're not doing it. State of the grind, not looking good for the home team. Also, for some reason, no one lands at retail row, or it's a rarity that people land at retail row. Even though I've got like the most chests. Break the wall, because there's an extra thing right there. Big money. I'll have to check what my dad said. Gold pump right there, dude. This is a gold pump.
Hey.
It's good, homie.
What is good, homie?
You want to rant about the government to the 0 watchers I have right now?
Who's the 0 watcher?
Oh, you're watching right now.
Look!
You're like a couple seconds behind me.
Yeah. I even posted on here. You didn't see it?
Saw the first one, the Are You Winning Son, and after that, no.
You even see the other one that I wrote saying always rating retail?
Always rating retail.
You didn't see it?
I didn't.
How many people do you think are going to be watching my mostly non-game screen? Or what do you call it?
We were going for
Channel. What?
We were going for the super awesome world record in Pfreely, but for right now we're just doing a quick run of retail, or doing a quick loot run just for shits and giggles.
I think you're doing XP.
Are we doing XP right now?
You were definitely cranking XP through there no matter what you say. You're already over halfway to the next level.
I was doing a little bit earlier, but I just did it for like my daily challenge.
Yeah. But yeah, I bet you just racked it up.
See, this would be a perfect scenario.
Oh yeah.
If the storm hadn't changed the way that it did. You could get the entirety of retail, and you could also get the entirety of Lazy Lake before the storm touches you. Or not before the storm touches you, but you could get that, and you'd be sitting in the storm. Right now, the storm's gonna probably hit me, and then I'm gonna cry my eyes out. Yeah. If the storm touches me, I'm fucked.
Why? Why are you fucked?
You can't search chests while you're in the storm anymore.
What?
Yeah.
When did they change that? Just today or something?
During the update. You know how the entire storm is a wave now?
No, I haven't really. Oh, yes.
Yeah, so if you ever get touched by the wave, you're fucked.
What does that mean? It's like a instant death now?
No, it's not instant death, but you're just swimming the entire time.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was all just straight water. Okay. I'm going to shut down the stream.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm turning off your video in my ears.
Huh. Yeah, so once the storm touches me, we are not gonna have a fun time.
Well, when that storm gets there?
Yeah.
You're in frickin' whatever it's called. Glug glug? Oh, you tried. Oh, that's crazy. It's straight water the whole time.
Wow, this is just freaking amazing right here, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Can't
Some
even move.
fantastic gameplay right there.
Yep. This is some
Hardly any bugs.
quality gameplay.
Sure is. Wow, is this one of those like leave scenarios? Is there a way to commit suicide?
Nah.
You just have to wait for the inevitable.
Yeah. Just gotta wait for the inevitable.
That's not a good update. I'm gonna have to work on that.
Oh yeah, the game's like 23,000% darker.
What did you say?
The game's 3,000% darker.
There's a lot more contrast, is that what you're saying?
It is darker.
Do you mean more saturated? What do you mean by darker?
I have no idea how I would explain. Wow, I'm fucking garbage right now. Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
That wasn't even that impressive. Oh my god. That's what I call not being good at the game.
No, it's not. Nice.
So you know how it's not as bright? It's darker.
I don't know the difference between the game and the projector.
So you know how you have giant walls around the entire thing,
Yeah, 100%,
projecting
yes.
shadows?
Oh, you're saying that's affecting the visuals.
The entirety of the game is now darker. See, I can barely even see this dude.
Yeah, the lighting in the game is darker.
Yes, the entirety of this game is just fucked.
Nice, dude. Took that motherfucker out like a bitch.
Ugh.
Hit that one in the back, too.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Get an assist on that one. How are you not shooting those wings? I mean, you're shooting them. You hit
It was burst.
Okay, it just sucks.
Yeah, burst sucked. Wow, I can barely fucking see you, dude. Yeah, R.I.P. this game.
At least you got visual audio,
Yeah, right.
and that you're used to it.
Yeah, visual audio just became like so much more broken in this game.
What, right now, you mean?
Yeah, it's update. That's how you know it's broken.
Nice. That's what he gets. Good gosh. You got an assist. At least you can at least once. Nice wings, dude. What's so messed up about those wings is it looks like that little carrot that's over their heads. The bad guy's head. So it takes me a minute to figure it out that it's a bad guy wearing wings. Those wings are stupid. Dang. At least you got the assist on that shit.
Too many people in this one spot.
I know, right? Oh, there's a bad guy over there by the thing.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know how you saw that. Nice. Nice. Lit that guy up and killed him. Nice.
If I didn't have aim assist in this game,
Oh my gosh.
no, like, in the sense that, like, I can't even see someone, and the fact that this thing, like, actually helps me aim,
I know, it's crazy.
it became a lot more broken. Just in general.
I don't know. If everybody gets the same, it's not broken.
Alright, if you're a... I'm saying, like, if I was playing on mouse and keyboard, I would not be able to do it.
Yeah, but if you had a mouse and keyboard, you'd be able to get way finer detail.
Yeah, but also I wouldn't be able to see anyone, so how could I hit what I can't see?
Aha, but if you were on a monitor, you could crank the brightness up on it.
I missed my second bird.
Did you see how bright it was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the projector just doesn't have enough brightness.
Yeah, this guy's impossible to see. Look at that. Impossible. This game has become impossible. Look how dark it is right now. You thought, bitch. You're lucky I'm just garbage at aim. Man. Oh, he's way the fuck up there. Good on you, buddy. I wanted the trick shot. I'm watching Adventure right now. Interesting. This is some quality gameplay right here.
What?
Some quality gameplay right here.
Oh, who built you a little stairway to heaven?
It's an enemy team.
Can't you just jump into the thing and then swim all the way to the top?
No, you can't swim up or down. It just carries you up. But if I do touch it, I would just be like, I would be swept out, up. I would swept out, or popped out.
Okay.
Ah, someone broke it.
Jump in the water. Bloop. See, that guy went swimming.
Alright, if you guys don't want to be shot down, out of the air, don't do what I did. We're of course gonna have to go for the revenge. Yep. I'm down. That's good, homie.
Is that a bad guy?
We got 2 teammates right now. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna go pickaxe that dude. Where'd he go? Ugh, he's gonna fuck up there now. Could I get banned for that? That's my question. I just killed someone in the storm. Oh, that was my team. That was my friend. We got Mr. Super Sweat up here. Oof. What a fucking rough ride, dude. Ooh, man. I got the last kill with the great fall. We take those. Still getting major XP. Not really.
Not really.
I mean, the amount of fucking challenge, the amount of fucking difficulty it is to fucking get that many kills for a new player that's trying to get fucking Pfreely.
What?
If a new player's trying to get Pfreely or something like that, or like a similar level 350 skin, that would be nearly impossible. Alright. We're gonna end the stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream.